Hi Facebook, hi Instagram. You know how we do it. This is Tiana's autograph, Tiana the Bible, on the entrepreneur's testimony. The entrepreneur's testimony, where we listen to entrepreneurs tell their story, the journey so far for them, how life has been for them in the entrepreneurship world. And today I'll be working with my special assistant. That's motherhood for you. That's motherhood for you. So some days he's sleeping, other days he's awake, but the job must go on, and we're doing this together. Hi, say hello. Hi, PA. So you'll be taking minutes of the meetings, right? Okay, this is my son. He's awake, so we have to do this together. I was trying to see how I can get him to sleep, but anyways, today is not going to be anything less than your expectations. You know, we keep it 100. Every story here on this platform is legit, is real. Like, it's not cut and join. We're not faking it here, okay? So today, our guest, she's a firebrand. She's everything hot, just as you already know. We bring you real people, and today we're having Legithustler. Legithustler is an entrepreneur. She's based in Nigeria, and she's going to be giving us an account of how life has been. So Legit, if you're here, please send in your request, and then we'll strike off immediately. Thank you guys for always keeping it down with us. Thank you so much. I don't take this love for granted. I don't take this your favor. I know it's not easy to be here burning your data, but thank you so much. Sam Go-Getter, I see you, sir. Thank you so much for doing this with me. So Legit, if you're here, let's roll. You can just send a request so that I accept you, and then we can kick start. So guys, I hope you know that any guests I bring here, you owe me the favor to patronize them. Yes, please, anything you need, they are real people. Once they tell you what they are into and you need their services, please do well to reach out to them. Their contact is always there. Their flyers is always there on the post. Before I come on live, you see their flyers. So please, you have to patronize them. That is the way you can keep them in business. That's the way you can show support for this growing brand. The Entrepreneur's Testimony is a brand that is here to stay. So you don't have to fear. Anybody I bring on here, be sure they are legit people. So Legithustler, if you're there, please. Hi Jude, welcome to my life. This is the Entrepreneur's Testimony, where we meet entrepreneurs. They tell their story and account of how life has been for them. And today we are having a very special guest. Her name is Legithustler. She, as her name states, Legithustler. She's a hustler, pure and well-grounded in hustle. So today she'll tell us her story, how she got into business, how business has been, the ups and downs, and oh, she's here. Legit is here. Legit, send in request so that I could add you. Legit is here. Send in your requests, ma'am, so that I can add you up. So Instagram, you listen to them and you listen to her. When you can send in your questions as she's talking, so that we don't forget any messages. My Facebook, I realized that the last time I didn't get all the questions, unlike Instagram where I get the questions. My Facebook was not giving me the questions like that, but I hope Legit can get the questions and then ask. Okay, add, and she's here. We're gonna be doing this with Legithustler. Don't go nowhere. Please don't forget to patronize them. Hey boy. Hey.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to my life.
Thank you very much.
How's it been?
Fine, fine.
Okay, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, I am Mrs. Kelechi Mbetu, aka Legit Hustler, aka Legit Drip Queen. I have so many AKAs, but I'll make do with these two.
Kelechi, Mrs. Kelechi, welcome so much. I appreciate your time doing this with us.
Thank
So,
you.
what are you into? What's your business actually? Hi,
Okay.
Salty.
Um.
Hope Instagram, hope you can hear her. You can't see her. You have to go on Facebook to see her, but the volume should be okay. Should be able to hear her, please. Okay, please.
Okay. Well, let's say I don't know if I've qualified to use that word. I'm a serial entrepreneur because starting off this, towing this business line, it wasn't an easy feat. I tried out so many businesses. Along the line, I started using the elimination method because I wasn't born and brought up in Lagos. Yeah, I'm based in Lagos now by marriage, though. So when I came here, I tried to fit into so many things. I had some challenges. So anyone that I felt was not working, I'll just drop it and move on to the next one. Maybe in your subsequent questions, I will find ways to key in this. But for now, I'll say I'm majorly into aphrodisiacs and I counsel people on sex. So you can call me a sex therapist. I counsel people. They let me know their challenges, their sexual challenges, and I prefer workable solutions. You get then I also recommend my aphrodisiacs, which are of course natural, zero side effects. You get my aphrodisiacs are very, very natural and they are not jazz either. So yeah. Then on the other hand, I'm a personal shopper. You get to meet me and let me know what you want and I bust the move and I shop to your satisfaction and within your budget. You get and then
Okay,
I
hold on.
okay.
Instagram people, I had to change network. Is it better now? They said it's breaking. Is it better now? Is the network better now? Instagram, Facebook, I see you. I see you, Boma. I see you, Judith. I see you, Dikas. I see you all, Jude. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. So we have Legit Hustler here. I don't know if Instagram said it was breaking. Is it better now? Instagram, is it better now? I changed network. So Legit is into aphrodisiac. She's into personal. She's a personal
Shopping.
shopper,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What else do you say?
Well, I have a new baby. She's no longer new because she clocked 1 year this year, this November, and I call her the legit kuli kuli. Everything about me has legit in it because I am the legit hustler. You get my aphrodisiac branch is called the legit ecstasy. My personal shopping branch is called the legit shopping. Then I have the kuli kuli aspect of it, which is called the legit kuli kuli. So everything about me is practically legit. You get, I'm the legit babe. So you may want to ask why kuli kuli. The thing is, if only people know the kind of profit that are in some of the businesses they neglect, I'm sure they won't neglect it. You get, some people like, kuli kuli is not what aboki people sell. But then, it's not all about what aboki people sell. It's all about what are you, as in, how do you stand out? You get, who are you sourcing from? How do you produce? What makes your own kulikuli stand out from the abokis? Of course, there should be a difference. You get, so that's just it. And since over 1 year now, it's been massive sales. Man, I don't regret starting it. Like, I don't really do.
So for the Kuli Kuli brand, I want to know why you are into all these at once. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have three of them. I have three. The first
Three.
are actually twin. I have a twin boy and girl. Then I have a baby girl. So that's three.
How are you coping with all these businesses and your family?
Well, you know human being, we have adaptive features. We always find ways. We always find ways to go around things. Okay, they are in school. They go to school. So from Monday to Friday, at least I have from 7:30 a.m. they go to school till about 4 p.m. when they come back. I have that time to myself. So I try to factor in whatever I have to do within that time frame. You get, if I'm going to personal shop for people, once I drop them off at school by 7:30, I'm off to the market. So that by the time it's 3:30 p.m., I'm back to go and pick them up by 4. Then I can use the rest of the day to tend to them, rest, and do whatever I have to do. So weekends is out of it. Weekends is family time. Saturday, Sunday is just me and my family. So whatever I have to do is between Monday to Friday. You get, so when the kids are in school. So that's just it.
Well, let me ask now.
Okay.
What drove you into this line of business? You could just chill and just relax, like, okay, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I don't want to do anything. What's driving you? You
My
also made
dear.
mention of the elimination method. What do you mean by elimination method? What is that? Can you throw more light on that? Let's get
Okay.
the picture of what
First,
it is.
what drove me into business is I don't know how to stay one place. I don't know how to stay and not do anything. I don't know how to be on the receiving part. I won't say I'm extravagant, but I don't know how to see something I want and I'm depending on somebody to give me money before I can get that thing I want. And if along the line the person doesn't come up with it, frustration may set in. You get? I'm not used to asking. I'm used to having my own. If you give me, fine, it's an added advantage. That's one thing that pushed me into business. Then the elimination method, what I meant was when I started business. I ventured into the business world in 2018. Then my twin babies were just a year old. People were like, rest now, give your twins at least 2 years. Give them 2 years of your life. I said, 1 year I've tried. You get? It's not like I'm neglecting them, but at least they've started walking or either crawling or something. You get? I can get somebody to take care of them while I do my thing. So I started with those that knew me in 2018. I started with Arabian perfumes. I started with selling Arabian perfumes. Not so many people knew it then because they were used to the French perfume and English perfume, oil perfumes. But I trusted my convincing skills. You get. So I talked people into it, and the few people that decided to buy stuck with it because one, the fragrance is long lasting and it has very lovely fragrances. And there's this thing I do. I always have a backpack or a purse or something. Anywhere I'm going to, 1 or 2 of my products is in that backpack. Sometimes I'll go to park to Webuild, and when I bring out those Arabian perfumes, people at the park, madam, is it this small thing that is smelling? Okay, give me one. I always carry extra. If I'm going to Webuild like 2 dozens of perfumes, I have like 5 or 6 extra bottles because I know the fragrance is enticing. 1 or 2 people may want to say, okay, do you have extra? I want to buy. So I wouldn't want to be caught unaware. So that's the first thing I started with. Then I moved to plain and pattern. Sometime in 2018, I happened to find myself in Owerri. So I went to Aba. I made that contact for plain and pattern to be shipping to Lagos for me. So the business was going on well until the woman started doing, because I'm not in Aba. So I think she will now select clothes that must have had. Maybe she must have had hard time selling off. You get, she will sell off the new fabrics and she will give me leftovers because she's in Aba and I'm in Lagos and I'm not there to select. So that was one of the disadvantages of that. And I couldn't get a big vendor here in Lagos. Those that buy in Lagos here, they ship in from Cotonou for them. So I think the difference buying from Aba and buying from Cotonou, the margin was too much because I'm somebody that tries to factor in customers' budget. I won't like to be too costly and I won't like to be too cheap. I will sell at a price whereby it will benefit both the buyer and the seller. So I thought that if I'm importing from Cotonou, I will have to sell at a higher margin. And by then, this plain and pattern, the market has started becoming saturated. Everybody was in it. So I think I had to drop that one along the line. Then I ventured into this Tom Brown baby food. When I had my last baby in 2019, she was very plumpy. You need to see her. She's a child you would love to carry. So I think I I keyed into that to sell baby food. Madam Kelechi, what are you giving your baby? She's so plumpy, she's this, she's that. So I ventured into organic baby foods. You get, there is Tom Brown on one part. I've forgotten the name of the other one. I've forgotten the name of it. Has several variants: the potato variant, the corn and grain variant, the rice variant. It has so many variants. So I think these are the three businesses I did between 2018, 2019, and 2020. Then late 2020, I think I've always had passion for cooking. Like if I still make it now, let me use that word, I'll still venture into it. It has been my passion. So around late 2020, I gave birth to Legit Native Pots. I'm a native girl. I'm a local girl. I say that any day, anytime. I don't do continental dishes. No. I ventured into native plantain, okwa, that's breadfruit, nkwobi, oba, abacha. Then I got a good supplier that supplied me palm wine. You get? So this was the business I was doing around 2020, towards the end of 2020, towards the end of lockdown. So I had some challenges too with dispatch riders. You know, this food, you make them based on orders. So an order will come a day before.
Not stationary, you were doing delivery. You didn't have a station place, right?
No, all these businesses I've always worked from my house. I never had an outlet. You get?
Wow.
They were very feasible. So I didn't see the need getting an outlet. Plus all these things with Lagos State tax people, every day they are harassing you and everything. I didn't want to go through that stress. You get? Plus it's still the business was in was still in its baby stage. So you now dishing out money to tax force people, man, what's your profit? You get? So I do it from the house. So dispatch riders started disappointing. I will make abacha for somebody. I will make a local food for somebody. And the dispatch rider will tell me, Madam, I'm coming now. You will see me now. Food you have prepared down since morning and you won't see the dispatch rider. Sometimes you will see him around 4 to 5 in the evening. By then the food has started changing tastes. Or sometimes you don't even get to see them at all. So that's the loss on my own part. So, and I wasn't buoyant enough to get my own personal dispatch rider and get a rider that will be delivering my food. I wasn't buoyant, but it was in the pipeline. But I guess I was not buoyant enough to achieve that feat. So I toned down that. I only make for people that I know that are around me. You get? I still make it, but on the low. It's very on the low key because I don't want to advertise that maybe someone far away wants it and I face a challenge. It's not good for business. If there is one thing I don't like, is disappointing people. You get? So I still make it on the low for people that are around me. You get? So now, coming to 2021, I went into the clothes business full time. You get? The personal shopping thing. Because I don't have a shop, I take orders. I went into the market. I got suppliers. I have supplier for clothes. I have supplier for shoes. I have supplier for accessories. I have everything I sell. I have suppliers for them. So all they do is post available pictures to me on WhatsApp and add their prices. I'll now add my little profit margin and I'll post. If you see what you like, you indicate and you pay. I have a day I go to the market. I go to market once a week. When I started this business, yeah, that eagerness to satisfy everybody. I was going to market, which was not a short distance anyway. Plus the stress involved. I was doing markets 2-3 times in a week. But there was a time I fell ill due to stress. So since this year, I just factored it into one day, one market shopping once a week. So if you don't meet up for that week, please wait for next week so that I don't slump and die in the market one day. You get? The stress was too much. Yeah, it can be that stressful. So I started doing the personal shopping thing. Then it was still okay. While I was doing the legit food in 2020, I discovered the legit ecstasy. Because I'm this outspoken person, you get, and I know it's not a business everybody will want to go into because it requires a lot of boldness. It requires a lot of shunning what people has to say about you, because somehow there is still a stereotype on this sex issue. It's not a topic everybody wants to say out there. You get,
As an
it's not.
African, more of as a Nigerian,
Even sometimes
we
I
shy away
still
from
get
sexual talks. Yes.
I still post on my status up till today. People say, legit, is your husband not angry? These things you post, does it not cause problem between you and your husband? I say, what? He understands its business. You get, he understands his business. And it's very wrong for you to judge someone based on what they post on their status. It's very, very wrong. Maybe I may be posting it and someone somewhere is having the ideology that, this one is a wild girl. But it takes people with understanding to understand that there is nothing more to being than business. Yeah, because you have to project yourself. You have to make people trust you. That's one thing with my business. If people don't trust you, they can't come to you. One, they have to know that you are well knowledge in this business and you are capable of profiling a solution for them. Two, they need to know that their identity is hidden. They need to have that 100% confidentiality, that whatever they tell you.
Your first word, I don't know what ecstasy is, and most of the viewers don't know. So you have to first of all tell us what it is about before you talk about people sharing. What's the business of ecstasy about?
Okay. The legit ecstasy is, let me say, is a sex brand. It's focused majorly on helping you improve your sexual life. You get so many. Okay, even before I ventured into this, I think that's even what gave birth to it, because I don't know, maybe I'm very relatable. I'm easy to talk to. People find it easy to confide in me. Sometimes when there's things people will say to me, I'll be like, why did this person feel comfortable telling me such a thing? You get, like, who I be. So they confide in me, legit to see. I get dry, penetration is hard, this, that. Get sexually related issues. Some guys will be like, my sperm is watery, or I find it hard getting an erection or sustaining it. Some ladies, my period, it will come out today, it will come out this month, and next month I won't see it, it will skip. It's not a as in, it's skipping. You get things like, I have an itch down there and I have an odor down there. So I said, okay, let me go into this and see what I can do to proffer solutions. Because one thing I like doing, one thing that gives me joy is proffering solutions to people and seeing that it works. And when you testify, oh God, I'm so happy. So that was when I googled about the Gorgonzola fruit. I saw its benefits. Man, I was wild. A natural fruit. Gorgonzola is a natural fruit, just like we have our orange, the strawberry, and everything. So there is nothing jazz about it. There is nothing artificial about it. Gorgonzola is a fruit. So going through the process of taking it, you have to soak, you have to remove the seed, you have to eat and then spit out the chaff. Some lazy Nigerian youths like me, they don't want to go through that process. So I figured a way to make the fruit into a syrup. That's extracting the nectar. Extract the nectar from the Gorgonzola and then bottle it. Now the thing is, my syrup, I had to add extra herbs and fruits to make it more effective. The Gorgonzola itself is wonderful, but to make it twice as potent, I have maca roots in my Gorgonzola syrup. I have ginger. I have dates. I have cloves. These different ingredients works for different things. Like the cloves works for vaginal tightening. So if you feel loose down there, maybe due to childbirth, age, or any other factor, if you take my Gorgonzola syrup, it's going to tighten you up. The maca root and the ginger works for infection. If you have minor toilet infection, STDs, it's going to take care of it. You get the date there with the Gorgonzola itself is a sex sweetener. You don't enjoy sex, you don't get the urge, your libido is low, you experience dry vagina. Just take my syrup. So I think I have a bottle here. This is what my Gorgonzola syrup looks like. I don't know if you're saying it.
Okay. Instagram, I don't know if it's clear enough, but I hope Instagram was complaining that it was breaking, but my Facebook, I'm sure it's visible well. Disclaimer, I
Okay.
hope there's no underage. This is not for 16, 17. Even though these days, 16 are even wider
Jesus.
than 40. But please, this is 18 plus. We're talking some adult things here. So this is our product. What's the name of this
Yeah.
one? What does it
So
do?
this is what my gorgonzola syrup looks like. This is the gorgonzola fruit
Okay,
extract mixed with some
okay.
herbs and fruits that are beneficial. So they are 100% natural, no side effects, no side effects whatsoever. It's compatible with breastfeeding
Yes,
moms.
someone, Fortune Pip says yes, it's all natural. Um, Dispatch riders, Jenna said dispatch riders and their lives, just like I have been waiting for one close to an hour now. Dispatch
My
riders
dear,
will settle
it
that.
was, it
We'll
was
settle
something
that
else.
business once and for all in this life. Someone said the best kuli and sex teacher. You teach sex too?
Yes, I have a sex class. I have a WhatsApp sex class, and I have close to 60 participants in it.
What do you
Yeah.
do? What do you do when you teach sex? Like
Well,
different styles of
some
it.
no, some people will be like, I stay with my husband, I don't know what to do with him. Yeah, I have people like that. They don't even know how to
Yeah,
seduce their man. They don't even know how to seduce their, like, you're with your man, you are shy,
it's a
you can't
problem.
even approach
It's
him.
a problem.
Yeah,
It's a problem. Yeah.
you don't know
Hmm.
how to ride him. I teach them the different sex styles and everything they need to know. You get, you're with your man, you don't even know how to handle, you don't even know how to give a BJ. I've taught a class on blowjob 101, how to do it perfectly. Because some people may mistakenly use their teeth on you get, it's a disaster. You get, so I teach them the nitties and gritties of sex. You get, no,
Yeah.
they are like minds. There is an enclosed WhatsApp group and it's a paid group. It's just 1,000 admits. You get, it's a paid group. It's not for
Okay.
everybody
That's
because
not much. 1,000 is not much.
it's
Now
not
you need
much.
to
It's
up
not.
your
It's not
game.
even much for the kind
You
of
need to
knowledge
up
and
your
dishing out
game.
there.
Not even,
Although I'm working on a
no, it's
review,
not
but
much.
let's leave it at that. I'm working on a price review, but I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah. So
Yes.
okay, my syrup. This is a 250 ml. It goes for 3.5. You get. Then we
Okay.
have sugar lumps. This one is purely for is purely a sex sweetener. It makes you wet. It takes care of if you have burning sensation down there. It takes care of it. You get, it's sugarcane extract. It's not artificial. It's sugarcane extract because sugarcane is an
Okay.
aphrodisiac. Many people don't know this.
I'm just saying
Just
that for the first time. Tiger
yeah,
Nuts
just
was able to educate us last time on
invest in
the use of
sugarcane
Tiger
and
Nuts.
you
Now
and
I'm hearing
invest
sugarcane.
invest in sugarcane and you will be amazed. You as a
Oh,
woman
okay.
invest in sugarcane and you'll be amazed. So this little pack of sugar lumps I have here goes for 1,000. Then I have the big pack here that goes for 3,000. It's the same sugar lumps. Yeah, so that's it. I have other products too. This is what legit ecstasy is all about. Anything that makes sex easy, anything that makes sex
Oh,
painless, anything that makes sex enjoyable, sweet. That's what legit ecstasy is all about. Because I have my slogan. My slogan is restoring your sexual confidence. A lot of people, their confidence has gone from 100 to 0. You get, they are shy
okay.
around their partner. They don't, because
There is
of
a whole lot
they
of
shy away
movement
from
right
sex
now
because
to get people to
you
be
said
more expressive with their sexual. There's a whole lot
exactly.
of movement right now trying to get people to be expressive about their sexual life.
Yes,
Being an African in Nigeria, there's this stigma that comes discussing sex. Everybody's trying to
exactly.
dodge that, but they do everything behind us. They don't want to talk about it, but they do everything behind us. So we have to get comfortable with sex discussion. We just have to face it is our
Exactly. Because
reality.
if you don't talk
Do you
about it,
understand?
you won't know. This sex thing, I
You
think,
won't
is a
know.
very broad spectrum. You feel you know it all, but my sister, you when you start discussing it, you find out that you're just you're just little. As in, what you know is very little compared to what you need to know. You get, because
Yeah.
there was a time I taught um coming, squirting, and orgasm in my class. These are three different things. But the day I taught it in my class, was the day I realized that people thought that these three things are the same. They are not. Squirting is different, coming is different, orgasm is different. There are three different topics. So the day I taught it, it was like an eye opener in my class. It was like, wow, wow. As in, wow, they were shocked. Like, really? So coming is not orgasm. I said, no, it's not the same thing. Again, so there are so many things to learn when you open up for such discussion, when you open yourself up for such discussion. Then on the other hand, I think I have
to so far.
Okay. You said?
I'm hearing.
I wanted to introduce two more products.
Sure, go on.
Okay.
Let's see the products.
I just wanted to see this opportunity. Since you asked what legit excess is all about, I just wanted to introduce all my products at once. So, okay, so on this other hand.
You know one thing I like about you right now? Use your platform. People don't know what marketing is about. Any small Jana, this hits you different. Any small opportunity, yes, so Dickens, any small opportunity you have, no matter who is watching, anytime they never forget, it's okay to market your products. And that's what we're here. This is entrepreneurs' testimony. This is everything about entrepreneurs. So anything she's showing you now, anything she's telling you, best believe they are real. It is legit, according to her name. These are, I get testimonies on here. Many people have confirmed that they are working. So guys, don't do.
Okay, so on the other hand, I have the, I don't know if you can see it, I have the boric capsule.
It's like pills.
Yeah?
It's like pills. I'm seeing pills.
Yeah.
Is that pills?
Yeah. It's a vegan capsule. You insert it. So this one takes care of reoccurring infections like yeast infection, like bacterial vaginosis, candida, staphylococcus. It treats it. It helps balance your vaginal pH balance. You know, that's what causes infection. When your pH is not balanced. When it's off, that's when infections are being introduced. So you take the boric.
For people that don't have idea, can you give us a brief definition of what you mean by pH? What is pH?
It's like the normal flora. It's the normal flora of your vagina. You get. I don't know how else to explain it. You just call it pH balance. It's the normal flora.
King Chioma, I see you. Badman Concepts, I see you. Babatunde, I see you. Ezine, I see you. Deka, I see you. Thank you so much, guys. Orakwe Daniela, I see you. Vivian, I see you. Kechi, I see you. My sis Fortune, hey, pizza on radio, my superstar, I see you. Sneo, I see you guys. Arinze Chuku, Neka, Tunde, Amali Emmanuel, Alison Laura, I see you. Judy Wells, that's my girl. Bomaso Berekon, I see you guys. So we're going on. I just have to do a little bit shout out to I just want to know that we acknowledge you. Thank you for doing this. It's not easy, but your support, Clara, thank you so much. Instagram, I earlier on they said it was breaking, the network was breaking, but I hope so far you're able to follow through. Please be sending in your messages. I'm legit. Last time I had issues reading messages, so after now you try and read the messages from your end. If you can see messages on Facebook from your end, so that I can answer them. I also be checking out for messages when it's time. Okay. So with what you have said, there's something I picked out. Most of your business endeavors, they just happen all of a sudden. There is no what would I call it now? Like, okay, because she said she likes clothing. Okay, then she went into her passion for clothing and food into her business. But yours, it kind of hits available what's it called? An available business to you. You just push. Is that what it is for you? Your business,
I didn't get that.
Is it just your business life? Is it just like available opportunity? You just pick on it, or you have a passion that flows into it?
Yeah.
How did you get here?
Well, it always comes with a passion. You get to see this thing, you get to study how it works, and then you feel it's something you know you can do well in. Like I said, going to being a personal shopper is something I enjoy doing. If you, I don't know if you do see my status. I say this is the only stress I enjoy, personal shopping, because one, I don't know. Maybe let's say I like going to market because right from when I was a kid, it was never a problem to me going to market. Like a lot of people, my mom, because my mom is a lecturer and she do evening programs sometimes. So at a very tender age, she has started entrusting some huge chunks of money to me and sending me to the market. Up to the extent that sellers in the market knew me. The meat person, it cost 500 naira meat, he will end up costing 700 or 800, and you put jar. As in, like, they liked me. You get, this small picky where they go market for him mama. So it's been a thing right from day one. So when I heard about that personal shopping, although when I wanted to start clothing business, I wanted to be buying and be keeping in the house. But on the other hand, I was just thinking about it, and I said, is this not a way of tying down my money? What if people don't get to indicate interest in this and it gets to stay weeks, months, and eventually I don't even get to sell it off? What now happens to the money I invested? So I think I talked to a friend, comparator personal, Sarah. So she was now like, no, legit, you don't need to buy clothes and keep, because she's actually a personal shopper too. So she talked me into it. In fact, she single-handedly took me to market and introduced me to some suppliers. She do buy from. So that was how I started. Yes, I'm forever grateful to her. Okay, I don't know if she's on this live, but I'm always, you get. So I knew when I see a new business, when it starts clicking, I will weigh, because I already know myself and I know what I am very good at and what I am possibly to excel in. Because if it's business ideas, there are plenty. But I'm not jumping on every of them because I know my limits. Yeah. I know where my power lies. You get, so all these businesses I ventured into, I saw they were something I would excel in. Well, maybe along the lines, challenges here and there, and I couldn't keep up. Definitely, I can't be doing all of them at the same time. But for every business I step down, there is a rebirth of a new one to take its place. So for now, I'm just into 3 major businesses: the aphrodisiac, Legithustler, the personal shopping, legit shopping, and the kuli, that's legit kuli. These are the 3 major businesses I'm running right now. Yeah.
You mentioned some problems going into business, such as dispatch riders. Can you elaborate more on your challenges as an entrepreneur?
Well, yeah, plenty. Okay, when I started newly, there was this urge to satisfy every customer. So I was making losses here and there because the distance. Okay, one of the things is proximity. Distance from my house to the park and distance from my house to the market is not a close one at all. So sometimes, in the bid to satisfy some customers, somebody will order something today and the next minute I've jumped the next bus and I'm going to the park. And this is maybe a commodity I just added either 500 or 700. But by the time I make it to and fro park, I've spent 1,214. You get, but I wasn't considering that. I was just happy that this person patronized me. Let me go and deliver. You get, I wasn't taking mental note of how much gain I made from that transaction and how much I was going to spend to and fro park to deliver and come back. But when I sat down and analyzed it, I was like, okay. So I had to factor it in such a way that I tell people, my shopping day is once a week. Any day we shop, the next day is way bill. If I shop on a Wednesday, the next day, Thursday is way bill day. If I shop on a Tuesday, Wednesday is way bill day. So any way bill you don't meet for that week, please place your order. I will pack it and keep it. It's going to be way billed the next week. Because I don't charge you people money for my, it's not even a right thing to do. So for me to make up for the money I waste from my house to the park, at least have to collect a large sum of orders. You get, let's say others like 50 to 100K. Well, if I get others like 50 to 100K and I'm spending like 4,000 on Uber to go to the park and drop it, then I don't believe I'm losing. Am I? I'm not. You get, so these were some of these challenges I was facing initially. Then I had this other challenge of customers and traveling 5 and 6. Oh my God, customers are always traveling. Please, I need it tomorrow, I'm traveling the next day, and you will see me. Please, I don't want registered, because if you register a Weibo, if you take a Weibo to the park and you register it, they will give you 2 to 3 days, some 4 to 5 days. You get, I don't want registered Weibo. It's going to the, please go to the park, give a driver, collect the driver's number and give me, in order to please the customer, so that you will not lose the customer. You will go to the park and give driver and collect number. Drivers do disappear with people's goods because you can't hold the company. They are not affiliated to the company.
Yes, because it was not registered.
Yeah, exactly. Because if it was registered, it will be in the system. You will tell them the value of your goods. You will tell them how much, so that in case, I've actually had a case of missing goods. I built 4 gowns to Enugu. Those 4 gowns cost 16,000 plus 2,000 Weibo. For 1 month, those clothes were nowhere to be found. And because it was registered, they checked their system and saw that I declared the amount of the goods. And I was paid back. I was refunded 18,000. And they apologized. So with driver, where do you trace it from? You only have his number, which you can just wake up one day and it's no longer going. So I had a challenge with that. Somebody actually built perfumes too. Because the person was worrying me, I'm traveling the next day. Finally, the next day, he did not travel. Now, driver disappeared with the perfume, nowhere to be found. And she made me pay for that perfume. A dozen of perfume. Back then, it was selling for 18,000. I paid for it. And madam, I no one know. I paid you complete. Is either my money or my perfume? But madam, you told me to give driver. Madam, I no one know. And they will deny you outrightly. So since that time that incident happened, please, if you are traveling, don't buy from me. I always make it clear. If you are traveling, don't buy from me. Calm down. Your Weibo bill is not running away. It will only take time, but it will definitely get to you and in good condition. Okay, now let me talk about the recent challenge I'm having. Is this kuli. Okay, I've not showed you my kuli. Okay, this is I have the 1 liter jar. This one
Someone
goes for...
is saying hello. Your customer, Kelechi Unwogu, your Abuja aphrodisiac vendor is loyal. That's from
she's my wholesaler in Lagos. She's my wholesaler in Abuja. She sells my aphrodisiac in Abuja. So yeah.
Munachi said Legithustler tested and trusted. Munachi,
these are my people. Yeah. So this is the kuli. I have it in jar. This one goes for 1.5. It's 1 liter. Then I have the paint. This is the paint bucket measurement. Is this you? Okay, this is it. This is the legit kuli, the paint bucket measurement. So this one does not come in buckets because I don't know. Well, I don't know where. I'm not in their pockets, okay? Because I always tell people, give me extra 500. Let me buy custard bucket and turn this into it. You get, because especially for those that are not in Lagos, you have to review. So by the time you drop it in the park, you don't know where they will keep it in the park. Rat may tamper with it because it's not in a bucket. This container, rat cannot bite it. But this one, rat tampers with it a lot. The last one pained me. Was it last week? I reviewed it to Port Harcourt, and by the time it got to Port Harcourt, rats had devoured half of it. I was just wailing.
Njideka said this legit kuli do me strong thing. I want. Testimony time. You will say
it's very addictive. When people tell me, is it not the normal kuli aboki people sell? I'll be like, madam, test it first. Don't compare it with the aboki standard. So me, I get sense, sha. Sometimes when they buy clothes or buy other things from me, I'll take like 1 or 2 kuli and put it aside for them to test. That's my way of getting them. So when they test, they'll be like, this
That's
one passed
marketing.
Aboki, oh no.
People, that's marketing 101. Oh. You see,
I'm
legit,
not
go and
giving them
follow
this.
her. She will teach you. She will teach you how
Yeah.
to market your business.
So when people like,
She said she will
they
teach
did
your business.
Pili 1 5, waiting
Yes,
happen, 1 5 for Pili, waiting happen. This is why I go for Aboki. And you know, people sometimes are scared. Some people tell me it's sandy. I'll be like, my own is not sandy. You just have to find a way to convince them. If talking is not working, if they buy something from me, I look for a way to put either 2 or 3. Let them test it and see
yeah.
for themselves. I've gotten a lot of patronage from that, so I won't even stop doing it.
Your customers are on the live giving you kudos. The kulikuli is nice. The kulikuli did good. Kulikuli. Someone said, "Rat self want to taste the kulikuli. Want to have a taste." So no worry. So no worry.
so
Testimonies are coming. So
So
on
that's
your
the challenge I'm
good
facing with
side.
Kuli Kuli right now. Although I found a way around it, I think the pack I use, they have this special carton. They have this special carton that they use to wrap goods. So they just charge a little bit extra for me to wrap the Kuli Kuli inside it. So I just find a way to go
So
around the challenges.
outside your relationship with you and your customer, where you said to, you're in Lagos, getting your goods, your aphrodisiac goods, your kulikuli, are they all smooth? No, your vendors, people you buy from every day,
Yeah, my
deliver, they don't
vendors
have
are
any.
in Lagos. My suppliers are in Lagos. Although when I started with Kuli Kuli, my supplier was in Ogun State. But at the time, I didn't understand what she was producing again. She was lacking in quality. So I sourced for, actually, my new Kuli Kuli vendor is my Gontula distinct vendor too. So I think it's only the Yoni drip pop. Did I even talk about it? I think it's only the Yoni drip pop that I get outside Lagos, and it's not much of a hassle. I just get to pay them and they will bill to the park. Whenever I go to the park, I pick up. So this is Yoni drip pop. It's an insertable capsule too. You insert. It's a vegan capsule. It dissolves in your body. It actually pops. That's how it got its name, Yoni drip pop. You insert it and it pops after 6 hours. After 6 hours, man, get ready for an ocean. You're gonna drip till infinity. You're gonna drip till you're tired. You're gonna drip till you drip no more. So, and the effect of one Yoni drip pop can last 1 week. I have so many testimonies. I wish I can just
You're
show.
gonna drip for 1 week. Legit, you're gonna drip for 1 week.
I'm not lying.
Firstly,
I
they
wish
do for
somebody
1
who
week.
has used it can come online now and testify.
1 week.
I tell people, if you're not ready to drip, go away from my Yoni drip pop. The dripping is giving, like it's giving everything ocean. Then I have the Yoni drip gel. This one is a gel.
Okay.
It's more like a lube, but it's not a lube. I won't call it a lube because it's much more better than a lubricant. It's much more better than KY jelly or whatever. This one, because some of my products, pregnant women can't use them, like my Gontula syrup. If you're pregnant, please don't use it because it has a cleansing effect. It's good for fertility. If you want to get pregnant, use my Gontula syrup. It cleanses your body, it sets your body ready to conceive. But immediately you notice you have taken in, please discontinue use till you give birth. But it's compatible with breastfeeding. So for some people when they get pregnant, they experience dry vagina big time. Pregnancy comes with dry vagina for a lot of women. So I had to look because they were always in my DM. Mama Ejima, does it mean that because we are pregnant we won't have a slippery sex, we won't have a wet sex, we're always dry? I said, okay, that got me. Because for every product I discover, there must have been a push. There must have been a demand for it. There must have been a need to solve a particular problem. You get, yeah. So that was what pushed me into discovering this Yoni drip gel. So it's compatible with pregnancy. If you're pregnant and you're experiencing a dry vagina, please just use my Yoni drip gel, and sex does not have to be boring in pregnancy. Sex does not have to be dry in pregnancy. So there is no excuse whatsoever. You get so.
Okay, guys, you can start sending in your questions right now for Legit. Hi, Mr. Frank. I see you. Precious, I see you. Venny Boy, I see you. Dim Brown, I see you. Thank you so much for joining the live. Keep on your hustle. Or someone is saying, keep on your hustle, girl. Thank you so much. Keep bringing up your questions, guys. We're here for you. Before I let Legit run, so Legit, on apart from the fact that you're still doing most of your things as you call it this select and you try something else. Are you on this aphrodisiac for life? Is this something you have seen yourself pushing on something in the
Yes.
future, 5 years
See,
from now, 10 years from now?
even if I drop every other business, you see this aphrodisiac, I'm not stopping it because sometimes I wish people can see my inbox. The things I see in my inbox, there are a lot of talk. A lot of talking needs to be done concerning sex issues. You get, somebody needs to say. We can't all keep quiet. Somebody needs to say. Somebody needs to tell people what they don't know. So I'm building this brand big time. Even I have started searching. I'm going into it. I'm going to do it as a course full time. Sexology.
Yes.
I'm going into it as a course full time. Because even me, the small white sister I know, I still don't know anything. There are a lot of things to learn. There are a lot of things to know. Like I said, this sex thing is a broad spectrum. You get, so that's just it. It's well. I don't just, but this
Are you
brand,
open
I'm
to
pushing
teaching
it.
people how to make your products, or it's just a sex class you teach? If someone wants to learn
No,
how to make your,
my
just the
syrup.
sex
No,
class.
even apart from my products too, people can testify that I give them other recipes. I give people recipes that
Okay.
works for them. Like natural, because I'm all about the natural, because I know what side effects can be. Some people use a lot of things and it's not affecting them now and they think they are okay. Some side effects don't just come immediately, come 5, 10 years later in the future. And all my products are things I use myself. So if I can't use it, I won't have the mind to sell it, because that means it's harmful. A lot of vendors out there are pushing out and selling to people something they cannot use because they know its effects, and it's not nice. I've made several
Yeah.
videos of me taking my Gonzilla syrup, because I think that was the first challenge I had when people, because of this Jaroma thing, and who is this other person? Was it Miwa or whatever? What's this other people's name that had jazz or whatever in their Gonzilla syrup? So the first time I started selling Gonzilla, I think that was one of the challenges I had. So I hope say jazz no day inside. I hope say this one. So I have a lot of videos of me taking my syrup to show that if I'm giving it to you,
It's
then that
pure.
means I have certified it safe. Every product you have there, ranging from my sugar lumps to boric acid to yoni drip gel to yoni drip pop, I am my personal lab rat. I always say this on my status. I am my lab rat. Until I use it myself and confirm it, I am not pushing it out there. Recently, I'm experimenting on this other one they call tightening balls, because people will be like, legit, I drip too much. Oh, I don't want to drip again. I just want something that will make my vagina tight. Because
Well, people have
the
problems
gonzula,
though.
like I said, the gonzula,
Some people
like I
are
said,
dripping, some people are not dripping.
the gonzula, like I said, works for tightening too. But some people, while it's working for tightening, it also has a dripping effect. So some people don't want that dripping effect. You get, some people will tell me, I'm legit, that go to that tightness, you don't give me the tightness. I want something we go tighter. I say, you won't lock them up. So I'm experimenting on this product, is the tightening balls. So very soon, maybe next week or upper week, I will unveil it. That if I certify that it is good. You get, if it's not good, I have so many products I've tried testing and I didn't like the effects, I discarded them. So if it's not good to my satisfaction, you won't see me market it. So apart from my products too, I teach other people natural recipes to get them wet. For the guys, I teach them natural recipes that will get them rock hard and going for as long as they want.
All right.
So
Hi, Ekins. I see you. Please check if you see questions from your side so that we can call it a day. Thank you so much. The children are calling. Is there questions for Legit?
I'm
Legit is
coming,
open
please.
for. Legit is open for tutorship if you want to learn. She has a master class where she also teaches you
Yeah, if you also want one, if you don't want to be in my
self-starter
class, if you want one-on-one coaching, please, my DM is available.
available.
I coach people one-on-one too. So yeah.
So don't forget to like, share, please. Our videos you have to share. You have to lift somebody up. Somebody may be encouraged and inspired by people how they are doing their businesses, and they will learn one or two. So when you get these videos, please share, share, please. Monte say we don't hear. Monte, welcome. So don't forget, Akim is also saying hi. Jim Brown is also saying hi. Vikas is also saying hi. Pizza and Radio is also saying hi. These are family people. So
Yes, so
family people from ED is a family
lead it to
house.
the world, yeah.
So people, what last word do you have for entrepreneurs? People coming in from.
Okay. One thing I always preach is consistency. You can't make it in the
Wait,
business world.
who is this mad one? Is the person serious? One is Prashant Mistral, nice boobs. Well, I don't understand. Whose boobs is there?
They have entered with Indian names now. What do you expect?
I beg go. I know be that the freeze of I begin block people I don't even know them. Muna go carry the lines books out of there. This not who say go and find where they are doing all of us.
So
Please one
one
last
thing
word
I
for
encourage people
entrepreneurs.
is consistency. Um, you don't just venture into a particular business and you're expecting it to be giving 100% turnovers immediately. No, it takes a process. You get, and like I always tell people, one bad thing you'll be doing to yourself is starting a business and trying to compare your business to a business that has been there for 4 to 5 years. My dear, you're doing well at your own pace. Work at your own pace. You get, do everything you need to do. Do not give up. You keep pushing. It's not every time you open, for those that have physical shop, it's not every time you open your shop that you will sell. For those of us that sell online, it's not every time you post that you will sell. But trust me, people are watching. People are looking at how consistent you can be in this thing. People are looking at how how you are able to convince them that this thing actually works. For online sellers, I tell them, post your reviews. It goes a long way. People need to know that people are buying from you and actually it's working. Post your day-to-day activities. Be relatable. Make people trust you. This is how you get people to trust you. Plus, every day must not always be business. You can digress a bit. You can post tips. You can post educational stuff. You can post funny memes. You get people attracted to you. Let them always find a reason to come to your wall. As in, be unpredictable. Let them ask, who know what she go post today? When people, me, I think my advice will majorly go to online business class because, like I said, I've not really had a taste of the offline. Since
Yeah.
2018, I've been operating off online and it has been working for me. And these are measures I have put into and I've seen that they are working. Okay, let me take for instance, sometimes I'll be posting clothes, I won't be getting patronage, but does that stop me? No, it doesn't stop me because I know that people are watching. I have my WhatsApp views on. I see how many people that view my status. You get, so that they are not buying does not mean that maybe they don't send you
They
or
are not
anything, they don't
watching.
want to buy. They may not have the money then, but trust me, they are watching. Okay, sometimes I may just wake up one morning and I'll see a chat from somebody. Legit, these clothes you have been posting since, I've been screen munching and keeping them. Oh yeah, let me send them. The person will send up to 10 to 12 clothes that she has been saving for my status since. She said that because I of course I post my prices a lot because I can never understand why a vendor is posting her market and she is not posting prices. I can never understand that. So of course my prices accompany my market. So they already
Please,
have an
I'm just
idea.
starting. People should not actually how to block somebody. The person is not normal. Precious Misha is not normal. I have to block him now. Please now, I'm just starting my work. Now people want me to be blocking, but I'm not a celebrity here, but I can't take this nonsense now. What am I doing with you? Ban, you've been banned. Please take your madness somewhere else. Like, what's the meaning of this now?
We see more, yeah. It's me said that is into the business, God. I see a lot of rubbish in my inbox, but it's fine. I'm used to these kind of things, I guess. So It should just rant on.
And somebody
So
just be.
yeah, I get you though,
Uh-huh.
but it looks like a fake account with the name and everything. But it's okay, you've banned him. So I tell people to be consistent. You get. So as a vendor, I encourage you, post your prices, even if you have competitors. You get. Okay, let's say even if your prices are higher than some people, always carve a niche for yourself. Everybody's prices must not be the same. Give people reason to believe that buying from you is better than buying out there. You get. You just have to find your ways to, as in, find something that makes you stand out. Because some people, because I do ask that question because I don't understand. They'll be like, so that your competitors will now see that maybe you post this particular product for 4,000 in a bid to outshine you. They will now post that particular product for 3,500. I say, does it matter?
Do people have the same contact view?
Does
Do
it
people have the
matter?
same? Does it
As in
matter?
some lame excuses that I don't understand. So, like I was saying, be consistent. I have people, they'll just post goods that are posted as far back as 1 month ago, but they have been screen munching and saving it, waiting for the time they will have the money and they will buy. One, be consistent. Two, work at your own pace. Do not compete with any other brand, whether upcoming or any brand that has been there before. Just know what you want and how to go about it. You're doing good, my darling. You're doing good at the pace you are going. You get. Three, I don't know. Do not relax. You have to be in people's faces. You have to be in their faces. Because there are so many of them out there. Like me, now, I know I'm not the only aphrodisiac merchant out there. Now, let's say I pause operation for like 1-2 months. Do I think that people will start waiting for me for the 1-2 months for me to come back? No, they will seek for alternative. People have sex every day. So they need these things. So they will seek for alternatives. Okay, like it was like the day I introduced this Yoni drip gel. So when I listed out its uses, so one woman was like, okay, I have something like this, but for some time now it's been scarce. I no longer find it, and funny enough, that one is even more costly. That one I think they sell it for 5,000, but this since this own is 2,500, I don't mind giving it. She stays in Abuja. She ordered for 8 Yoni drip gel. So those people that their own became scarce paved way for my own to be seen. You get. So that's why you have to be in people's faces. You don't have to dull. You don't have to slack. Because anytime they look for you and they don't see you, except for those that care truly, they may reach out. For those that don't care, they will seek for alternative.
How many people want to reach out now? Who will remember? Do you know how many vendors are there
That's
that they'll
just
be reaching out?
unless for your very close
Just,
circles, maybe
just you
those
have to
that
stay.
became your friends before they became your customer.
Yes, yes,
You
yes. That's true. You just have to stay on people's faces. You have to do your thing, be consistent, and improve. You have to improve in
Yeah,
every
you have
business
to,
you're
yes,
doing.
because you have to improve every time. When
You
I
have to
started my
improve.
syrup, it had no label, it had no seal, but I kept on improving because the more you package, one thing with online marketing, the first shop. That's one
Yeah.
thing with online market. The first shop. So the more you improve, the more you package well, the more you seek ways to make yourself better. You get. People will look out
Yeah.
for you. They will.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this time for doing this with us. And guys, please check out Legit Hustler. Her flyer is on the page. Her contact is on the page. I'll also drop her number on the comment section for Instagram people so that you can always message her, go for all your sex therapies, all the products you need to get you better. Stop shying away. It's about
Stop
time.
shying away.
Let's
One thing with sex is that you
stop
have to be
shying away.
you have to be intentional about it. You
You
can't
have
treat
to
it,
really be
you can't
intentional
treat,
with
you
it.
can't take sex with a pinch and expect to get the best out of it. No. Some of the ladies I
Yeah.
do have them. You have body care products, you have face care, you have skin care, you have this, but you don't have pussy care. You think your pussy does not deserve care? My sister, you lie. You lie. I'm coming.
Oh, Neka, Cynthia, thank you so much. Legit, I have to let you go now. You've done most
Okay.
noble. Thank you so much.
One
I
more
appreciate this
thing,
time.
I have my sales coming up from the 1st to 5th of
Okay.
December. So although I always tell people my profit margin is not much because I'm all about the massive turn up and results. You get, but they have been asking, legit, do something for us, give us sales. So I'm finally listening to them. So I have my sales coming up on 1st of December to 5th of December. I call it Operation Everybody Must Upgrade this December. If you want to
Wow.
upgrade, the men, the women, everybody, if you're having sex, please, and you need to upgrade. When she drops my number, DM me and wait for the sales. We are slashing 500 naira off every product. It might be small, but trust me, it's something.
No,
So
for a
yeah,
3,000 naira product and they're slashing 500, guys, you know it's not small. You have to
yeah,
support the brand. Yeah,
yeah.
even for if you need to be
My
supporting
boric
even a
acid
growing
is
brand.
3,000. During the sales, you get it 2,500. My only drip
Fine.
pop is
That is
3,500.
very
During the
affordable.
sales, you get it 3,000, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Please support, please buy, please keep your
Please
alarm
come through for
on
me.
the 1st to 5th. Please, you have to patronize Legit Hustler. She's making her own discount sales. Thank you so much, Legit. I really appreciate this time.
My pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, you already know this is Entrepreneur's Testimony, and today we had Legit Hustler with us. Thank you all for doing this. And as you know, every of my segments, I give you a business tip, a business idea, a business you could always run with, you could do. And today is not anyone short of. Today I'm going to be telling you about phone accessory business. There's a market for phone accessory. Don't look down on it. You buy phone chargers, phone earpiece, phone plugs. There's a market for it. You have to do your research. If you're a businesswoman, you have to do your research, but there's a market for phone accessories. If you have much money and you want to go big into the phone industry, you can actually go to China, customize your own phone products and sell back. Nigeria, you can sell anything. Nigeria is a growing land. Africa as a whole is a growing land. So anything you pick for yourself, run with it. There's this accessory I'm telling you about, my phone charger. You can buy as low as 100 naira and sell for 500 naira, 600 naira. I'm not joking. You have to go and make your research and check it out how you can go into phone accessory business. There are lots of phone things you can do: phone pouch, phone covers, screen guards, chargers, earpiece. Go into the market, get your own research. And one thing I tell people is entrepreneurship life is not for everybody. Don't let anybody intimidate you or bully you into being an entrepreneur. If your 9 to 5 job is okay for you, please run with it. It must not all be an entrepreneur. But if you have flair for business, please look for a business and invest in. And I promise you, you won't regret it. You'll have your ups and downs. There's nobody that is into entrepreneurship that doesn't have their own good and bad days. There's some days your profit is coming up, other days it's like nothing is happening. But you don't have to worry, you push. Like everybody always tell you, consistency, give yourself time. You're not in a competition with anybody. Don't go and start looking for people that are already in the business for 10 years and then you're just starting and you're expecting it to be as blooming as theirs. No. What matters is how you decide to push on your own. Go through your paths. Worry less about another person. And don't forget, my PA, please, we're done. We do this every Thursdays, every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And next week, I bring you someone special. Please, you can also inbox me, message me if you want to be part of the show. As a mom, you have to infuse your baby in this. So this is my boy, this is my child. So if you want to tell your testimony on the entrepreneurship plan on this platform, Entrepreneur's Testimony, please send me a message, leave a message for me. You can send on either my WhatsApp, my Instagram or my Facebook, or you can also email me on tianasautograph@gmail.com. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next week Tuesday and next week Thursday. Next week Tuesday, your guest is already on standby, but we're on view. unveil our guests a day before. That's to keep us in shape, to make sure that we don't have disappointments and the person is ready. So this is me signing out and telling you good night. Thank you so much. Love.